What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today it is, what's today's date? I don't know, y'all. Me either.
The 24th.
It's the 24th, Tuesday the 24th. It is currently 8:23 in the morning. So already got into a trade and got out of a trade. So I guess I can give y'all the rundown. Last night it was it was London session. Hold on, let me pause him down because he editing his video. You editing your video. I had to turn you down for a second. We had to turn him down for a second. So last night during London session, we had a huge impulse to the downside. So you already know that the market moves in three phases: impulse, correction, continuation, right? So as we seen that it had a huge impulse to the downside, we got this consolidation phase. So that was phase 2 of the market structure. Once we seen that it didn't make a new high and it didn't break this low, I said, okay, we gonna end up going back down to sales. But like we already know, market moves in three waves: impulse, correction, continuation. So now we have to do this continuation phase. Once it broke and retested this trend line, I said, I'm gonna get in. I got in right here. I made about $300, and then I kind of got out because I seen that it had this wick exhaustion. Now, I did not anticipate it for it to do a double top, and once I told Josh that it's gonna start tanking again, this is exactly what it's doing right now. It's starting to come back down, and it's probably gonna end up fulfilling the whole full trade. But I was telling him like about mindset and emotions, and that's the biggest part when it comes to trading. It's like when you up, and when you down, and it kind of messes with your emotions. Because I honestly probably could have held this, but I would have been in so much drawdown, it probably would have freaked me out, and that's just the reality. And that's what it's like to be a beginner trader, because you're not used to seeing money move in this aspect, because you're used to like going to work, working for money, then you get paid. When you see that you up money and then your money is starting to deplete, you be like, man, I gotta get in and get out. Let me take my money and run. And you don't let your trade fall all the way through. And that's kind of what I think is about to happen now. I think it's about to actually end up fulfilling this whole trade, because the trend already told us that they wanted to go down anyway. So if I would have just kind of held it, I probably end up getting full profit. But if I didn't, I didn't. But I'm not happy with my results for the day. So I made about $300 today, $296 to be exact. And even Josh was on the call with me when I was in the trade. So that was kind of cool. But it was supposed to be a 2-to-1 and it didn't fall. But I bet you this is gonna fall. I'm almost certain it's gonna fall, and it's still only like 9:26 and 8 in New York session. So that's that. But overall, good day. $300 in about 20 minutes. I'm not mad at it. Great trading day for me. I still got to get better, do better, be better. It's still a process. I honestly just became profitable this year. I've been doing it for like 2 years or whatever. So I just became profitable. So, I still got some kinks to work out myself, but it's the journey. We all go through it or whatever. But so a couple things today. If you want to do a one-on-one call with me, if you've never traded before or want to get started trading, let me know. DM me. Instagram is the best way to get a hold of me, because I'm pretty much posting on there all the time. So I'll more likely see it over there than anywhere else. So if you want to do a one-on-one call with me, about 30-45 minutes, and then we can talk about it. If you've never traded before, if you need a little bit of guidance. I don't teach. I'm not a mentor, but I will help you get started. And this thing is tanking, y'all. Oh my God. Next thing. Today, over the last couple of days, me and Josh been talking or whatever, and we've come to the conclusion that everything is now fuck it. So with that being said, right? With that being said, I'm going to go look at 2 high rises today, because that's what I want. Fuck it. So I'm going to go look at 2 high rises today, and I'm going to figure out what I need to do or what plan I need to put in place in order to get that. I would like to be in one next year. I got 7 months to figure it out. So let's do that. I'm going to pick 2 that I kind of want to go look at or whatever, and that's going to be that. So I'm about to chop it up with him. He's editing the video. When you dropping the video? Today. So he's dropping the video today. I'm probably gonna drop this video today actually too, honestly. But this is another thing I want to say. if you are having problems, bro, sticking with it, please just stick with it. I think that is the biggest thing. And I know it sounds so cliche, y'all, but I gotta be honest. I just thank God that I stuck with it. I kind of didn't have no choice because I was kind of running out of things to stick with. I'm like, bro, I need something to work. And I kind of this didn't work at first, but it kind of started working like 2 years later. And that kind of was a long 2 years because when you like down and out and you hate your jobs and stuff and like you going through it, it's annoying when you going through the journey a little bit because it's like, bro, you're just so frustrated. You just want to know it today. You want to learn it today. And that's not the reality, but please just stick with it, bro. I promise you won't be sad or mad about it. Just stick with it. Just hang in there. It'll work out. I promise you it will. Like, it will. It'll work itself out. So if you're having doubts, don't. It's part of it. Having doubts is part of it. So, but yeah. So I'm gonna get dressed, eat something, chop it up with him, and then I will see y'all probably like the first apartment. So I'll see y'all in a minute. All right, y'all. So trade update. So I currently end up getting back into a trade, which I wasn't supposed to, but I ended up doing it anyway. Because I seen that it was tanking, and then I knew that my bias was right. I just had to wait for it to play out. And like I was telling y'all, I was scared originally, and this thing is really tanking. And I got in. I made an extra 170. I think I made an extra 170 live with Josh on the phone. Me and him he watched me do it, and it started tanking, y'all. Like, and it's still going. Like this easy could have been $1,000 day, easy. But like my mentor said, once you get your trade, take your trade and run. I had a good 1 or 2. I'm not mad at it. I made some good money today. I'm happy with it. A dub up under my belt. We live the trade tomorrow. And that's another thing. Don't be afraid if you miss a trade or a trade didn't go right, because you always got tomorrow. It's always going to be an opportunity in the trade. And especially with Donald Trump in the office for the next 3 years, I think it's going to probably be the most money that most of us even make, even with him in office, because he needs to be doing all kind of stuff. So take your time, be patient. Don't feel like you missed out today. Oh my God, the world's over, because it's not. You still got tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next year and the next year. You know what I'm saying? You got time. It's always going to be an opportunity in the market. So, you know. But overall, end up doing like a $300 day. A $300 day turned into a almost $500 day. I'm short probably $50 on the 500 day. I didn't even expect to do a $500 day. Kind of just happened. And then we'll see what's going on. But like I said, the market is honestly in a downtrend already. But on our daily time frame, this is the daily time frame, it was already telling me that we was going into a downtrend, because it was failing to break new highs anyway. So I was already anticipating for it to drop. But was I anticipating for it to drop like this? No. But once it kind of broke the trend line the other day, I was kind of like, okay, we about to go into a reversal and head to the downtrend. And it gave me a doji candle before this, so I was like, all right. So we in downtrend right now. This thing is tanking, as y'all can see, and this is on the daily time frame. Let's go to the 4 hour. As y'all can see, tanking on the 4 hour. And then 15 minute, tanking on the 15 minute. It's just dropping. 1 to 2, good little trade setup. Look, simple break and retest, and then I got in on the 5 minute. Took my 5 minute entry, and there we go. Overall, good trade. Good trading day. All right, everybody. So I had got off the phone. I got off the call with Josh, and then I headed up to Katie. I went to go look at an apartment. So I went to look at an apartment, and it was too much going on downtown. The downtown is a lot in Dallas, bro. Like, Dallas is a big city. So if anybody know like downtown or how downtown is, it's like that, but times 5 or times 10. So went to go look at an apartment. Come to find out, the people couldn't even show me the apartment because there was nobody there working. But this apartment that I'm talking about is like fire. It got the views, it got the space. It's probably in my price range, probably gonna be around my price range or whatever. So I'm not really looking to move until January, so I got a lot of work to do until then. But I think that's honestly the place. It got everything. Like, I've been watching videos on it, and I think it's really the place. So I'm gonna look at that place I might look at 1 or 2 other places, but I kind of like fixated on that. But honestly and truthfully, in a part of me actually just want to stay here, and then next year just travel a bunch, and then maybe when I come back from traveling a lot, then maybe move. So there's an option too. So a lot of my friends are going to be up and moving around, and maybe I could take that time to just get my supercar and just focus on traveling and building a brand and going to do collaborations with other people, and really like focus on like YouTube and stuff like that. So maybe that is also an option, or do it all. F it, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But I really don't have too much going on today, so it's probably gonna be the end of this video. I was going to take it with me to the apartment, but that didn't play out like I wanted it to, and I still want to think about that a little bit. So yeah, so yeah, I really got no other plans today. And if I do something, it'll be some kind of activity where I ain't gonna hold the vlog for real. So yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button, and I guess I'll see y'all tomorrow on the next video. Peace.